Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. So this is a bit of an impromptu video. I've just gotten back from an event with Too Faced and I have a bag of goodies here. What is this called? The Natural Love palette just launched here in Ireland in Debenhams a couple of days ago, I think, and so they were here for the launch of this. So I got given this at the event and 3 of their new prismatic highlighters. So I was a bit inspired to play with them. So I took my eye makeup off and I thought I would sit here. Obviously I'm not in my usual surrounding and I'm only leaning on a chair, so it's not the most comfortable, but I'll make it work. But I thought I would kind of dig in front of the camera and see how we get on. So if you want to see me put this bad boy to the test, just keep watching. So I thought it would be extra knobby and actually unbox this on camera as well, because I haven't opened it yet. I've literally only owned it like a half an hour. So this is limited edition, and it basically contains, I think it contains half nudes or neutrals that were in like Too Faced previous palettes, so their favourites from them palettes, and then the other half are new shades. So it comes in this box and then you take it out and it looks like this. It's very pretty packaging and it's kind of embossed as well. It's kind of suede to the touch, so that's really pretty. So we'll get rid of this box and we will open it together. Ooh. So this is what it looks like. So I'll have pictures and close-ups of this on the blog, I'm sure, along with the highlighters. But I thought this video, I took off my eye makeup and left kind of the rest of my face on, and I just thought I would dig in and see what I can come up with. It will probably be neutral and simple like most of my makeups, but I am a normal gal, so that's kind of what I do. You know what I enjoy most about getting new palettes? Well, as much as I love the eyeshadows, it's peeling the plastic off the mirror. It's just so satisfying. I don't trust anybody who keeps that plastic on. Oh, so now I have a mirror at least. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking into this, so apologies. But I'll grab a brush. I'm just going to start with like a fluffy blush brush first and dip into the shade Heaven, which is kind of a matte cream. And I put more primer on my eyes, so I'm just going to set that. I'm trying not to keep putting I'm used to having a mirror down on the desk. I don't have a desk in front of me, so I'll try not to keep putting it in front of my face, because that's not very polite. And also, it messes up my lighting. I'm still new to this, I'm sorry. So yeah, just setting the eyelids first. And then, what'll we pick? I'm going to go with Honey Butter first. It's kind of like a peachy, mid-toned matte brown. And on the same brush, I'm just going to apply this into the crease. So I've been very excited about this palette to launch. Apparently Too Faced were the first ones to kind of do a neutral palette, or so they say anyway. So like before Urban Decay and stuff, they were the first to have them. So I suppose they're kind of trying to take the power back with this. And on first visuals, it looks pretty nice. I like that there's like a yellow tone shade as well. I always love that for if you kind of go too crazy with your crease shades, you can kind of use it to blend it out. So I'm sure I'll get used out of it. So then I'm going to grab a more dense kind of crease brush, and I'm going to go in with something a little darker. Well, maybe I'll go in maybe with, what's it called, Nudie, which is like a taupey brown matte. One thing that this palette doesn't have is like a highlight shade, like a shimmery highlight shade. So that is something that I quite enjoy. I know not everybody loves a shimmery highlight, but I like a bit of something. But I'll make do with a matte for now, just so I'm just using this palette. I think from playing with this earlier on at the launch, I'm going to get along better with the more shimmery colours. they seem really soft and pigmented. The matte shades are okay though. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Makeup and Chill, which is this kind of dark reddy brown, and I'm just going to get it on the tip of the brush really lightly and blend a smidgen of that into the crease as well, just to kind of darken it up a little bit. Oh, I love new makeup. So I'm going to clean off that brush on my arm because I'm cool like that, and go back into Heaven, like the first colour I put all over, and just apply more of that to the brow bone. I think I'm going to pick up Coffee Day, which is this one here. It's definitely a medium shimmery brown, so I'll get a flat brush, dip into that, and see how we get on with that on the lid. Oh, that's some nice colour payoff. This is definitely my kind of colour, hence why I gravitate towards it. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it goes on like butter as well. There is a little bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm just going to pick up the brush I was using to begin with and just kind of blend out anything. Okay, I think it definitely needs another little bit of Makeup and Chill, the darker brown, in the crease. I'm trying my hardest not to put the palette in shot so that the lighting doesn't go. I didn't realise how hard it would be. That colour is definitely making the green in my eyes more apparent. I'm going to take more of that Makeup and Chill colour and just kind of put it here, just to kind of darken things up a little bit. Now I know things look a bit messy now, but I will clean them up, don't worry. So I think I'm going to line my upper lash line with, I'll try Night Fever, which is this shade here, on a little liner brush. It looks like it has like, I don't know whether it's gold or green flecks in it. Just to kind of give a little bit of definition. Yeah, it's kind of a greeny tinge to it. So to open the eyes a little bit more, I think I might take the shade Fairy Tale, which is like a cool light gold shade, just on the tip of a flat brush, and pop a little bit of that in the centre. So I just did mascara and I added a bit of nude liner into my waterline because my eyes are looking a bit red. And I'm going to go back into the palette and I think I'm going to go into Spoiled, which is a warm shimmery brown here. And I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. And try not to put the palette in shot. Oh, that's a really pretty colour. Easy colour, I would call it. Then a coat of mascara on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to do a bit of inner corner highlight because that's how I roll. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Poodle, which is like a light, has like a slight pink to it and a bit of shimmer running through it. So let's see how that works. Yep, that works. I like the bit of pink. The shimmers are super easy to work with. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much eyes done. Pretty happy with that, I think. So I'm going to add a touch more blush to the mix just because I lost mine a little in the makeup removing and changing. And add a little bit of lippy too. Can't go wrong with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And then to finish things off, we have to highlight a little bit. So I have the 3 prismatic highlighters here. Oh, be still my beating heart. So we have Love Light, we have, oh no, they're all called Love Lights, sorry. So we have, oh yeah, You Light Up My Life, Ray of Light, and Blinded by Light. So I'm looking at these and I'm thinking Blinded by Light might be the best one for me. Let's see. So it looks a bit like this. It's super cute. Yeah, I think this will be up my pale skin alley. So it's kind of a champagne gold, which is super pretty. So I'm going to get a highlighting brush, and it has a little mirror, which is handy, and see if I can blind you by the light. I feel like highlight never shows up on my skin properly. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, you can see that. Oh, it's really nice, and it's not like really chunky or sparkly. It's a really nice shine. So that's the makeup pretty much done. I'll show the other two highlighters just in case, because it is kind of mean just to show a box. So this is Ray of Light, which is like a peachy colour, which is very pretty. And then we have You Light Up My Life. I've already said these names, I know, but I'm assuming this is more kind of a yellowy gold. Oh yeah. Well, this would be amazing on darker skin. So it looks a bit like that. So that's it for my Too Faced Pure haul try on. I'm a big fan of the palette, particularly the shimmery shades. They're really beautiful, and that highlight is really gorgeous as well. I can't wait to swatch the other two, and I'm sure, as I said, I'll have them swatched in a blog post, so I will link it down below if you're interested. Hope you like my cool background. This won't be in my next video. We're only here till tomorrow, but I am digging the brick wall. It's very cool. And that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye.